It starts, at least in my case, it started with having asked people to repeat themselves and increasingly having asked people to explain. Because what I found is I would hear syllables and I would try to make words. So communication became increasingly difficult with friends, family, and especially on my job. My name is Gregory Flannery. I'm a retired newspaper reporter and editor, now retired. Due to hearing loss, actually, I obtained Social Security disability because my hearing loss was so severe I could no longer function as a reporter. I went to a couple of doctors, couldn't find anything. Finally found a doctor who said I had a cholesteatoma, which is a benign tumor that destroys the bones in the ear. He removed it, said he thought hearing aids might help. The problem was I couldn't afford hearing aids. Insurance doesn't cover it, Medicare doesn't cover it. But he told me about the Hearing, Speech, and Deaf Center, a nonprofit that he said might be able to help me get hearing aids. And they did.
I woke up with bilateral hearing loss is what they call it. Immediate, there was no progression to low. It was there, then it wasn't. And my life changed, but my job didn't. My responsibilities didn't. Being a GM manager at Wendy's, that's a lot with food, and I was in a drive-through deaf. I felt like my life was gonna stop. So a lady came in a drive-through, I believe she worked for the hearing center, and she gave me a card, and from there, at first I didn't have time. I didn't know how my life could change. I didn't know I could get help. I didn't know I could get disability. I had no idea, I just had to keep going. So I did take the card eventually and spoke to Sean, who initially worked here, and they were like, oh, you're like a fish in the water. I had no help, no medical, no money, no way of even trying to hear again. I didn't know if it was possible.
My name is Sally Quilligan. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at the Hearing, Speech, and Deaf Center of Greater Cincinnati. The services we provide include audiology services, speech and occupational therapy services, and community services for the deaf. If the Hearing, Speech, and Deaf Center wasn't here, the individuals that we serve would be without those services. So at risk, leaving a very vulnerable population without crucial services that are life-changing. So they wouldn't necessarily have somewhere to turn or another referral source. So we really are that pivotal, life-changing place for them.
For the past 10 years, Sam has been part of the Hearing, Speech, and Deaf Center of Cincinnati family. Now 19, he continues to grow and thrive through the support he receives here. With occupational and speech therapy, he's building the skills that help him regulate his emotions, communicate with others, and navigate the world with greater confidence.
My name is Sam.
What about, how old are you?
19.
19? What school do you go to?
I'm in 12th grade.
You're in 12th grade?
Oh, 12th grade.
Yeah. What do you work on with Allison?
Allison and writing.
You work on writing?
And then mom and dad.
Mm-hmm. You work on writing to mommy and daddy?
Yes.
I strongly feel like the Hearing, Speech, and Deaf Center has helped Sam be able to express himself. He has a lot of things that are always going on, any plans and things that he wants to do, but the Hearing, Speech, and Deaf Center has primarily helped him be able to express all of those things. It's helped him be able to regulate his emotions with OT and that astronaut training. It's also just helped him be able to be a much more understandable person. So this has been able to allow us to have consistent care. He comes once a week. He comes for 30 minutes every week. He looks forward to it. It's very inviting. It looks like a house. So it's just like going to grandma's house or coming home, and he really, really enjoys it. Even when he's upset, to be able to have those moments where he's afraid, and Allison does a great job to walk him through those feelings to help him stop and self-regulate. So it's been really great. So we've been here a long time. We're together forever.
We are one of the few and only providers that accept patients and clients and consumers regardless of ability to pay. So it's a really unique opportunity to help those that are very underserved populations, and then demographic-wise that are sometimes left out or forgotten.
Hearing loss is funny, especially for older people. You would think a program like Medicare for old people would help old people get hearing aids, but there's no coverage whatsoever. But neither do private insurance companies. If you're fully employed and you've got good health insurance coverage, it's almost certain it does not include anything for hearing aids. If you don't have the money to get them, you're pretty much stuck.
They helped me with employment and schooling, and they also helped me with Medicaid and Medicare, getting insurance, getting appointments, being heard. Whole new life opened up.
Amazing to me how a small nonprofit can do so much good, have so much support, and lasted 100 years. That's quite a testament, both to the need and to the quality of the services that are provided.
Cut.
All right, you called it.